Obviously, we are going to install Java as well. And we are going to use Maven. Tomcat. Ansible. Docker. Git, Java, Maven, Jenkins, Tomcat, Ansible, Docker. So we are going to use all these tools in today's project. Okay. So what we'll do first, I'll give you a brief overview of today's project. Okay. Here, let's take any developer machine. Let's say it's a developer. Okay, guys, you have to understand one thing. Like yesterday, as I already explained. Here, suppose this is GitHub. Let's say this is GitHub. Now, one person create directory structure by using Maven in his machine. Then he's going to add, commit, and he's going to push. Then the directory structure will come here in GitHub. Then others, all developers, testers, DevOps unit, UI teams. Okay, so they are going to clone that repository. They are going to clone that directory structure, that repository. Then everyone will get that one, right? The directory structure. That's what, that repository. Then they will be adding, committing. Everyone will work on different files, their own files. So that's why there is no chance of conflict. Correct? So they work on different files. They add, they commit, and they push. Okay. They push to GitHub. So they push to other branches that manager lets you know. They push to other branch. And finally, manager will log in and he will merge the branch manager or team leader. So that is how you will get the directory structure in GitHub. The perfect directory structure having everything like front end, back end, everything. That code, the whole entire code will be there in GitHub. Entire code to create an application. Okay. So this is how generally you get, and this already. We discussed this one in Maven. Now I'm going to take this one from here. So let's say I'm taking only one developer. This is developer's machine. Okay, this is GitHub. These are developers machine. Okay, so the directory structure is that repository is here. Here. Now, what actually we do, we connect the Jenkins. Connect Jenkins. In Jenkins, we install all these tools like Git, Java, Jenkins. This is actually Jenkins. Then we'll be creating playbooks. Sorry, we'll be creating jobs. Okay, so when we run this job, okay, we are going to create jobs and we will be connecting Ansible server to Jenkins. Ansible server. And we'll be connecting Ansible nodes to the Jenkins. Node 1. Node 2. And inside we are going to install Tomcat. Inside. Okay. Then what should happen? Here we'll be keeping playbooks ready. Playbooks ready. Okay. So here, whenever developer they write code, add, commit, and they push, automatically this job will be triggered automatically. Just after pushing, job will be triggered automatically. It will pull that code. It will create war file. That war file will be automatically deployed in Ansible server. That will be taken as input to this playbook automatically. Playbook will be executed automatically. That will be copied to Ansible nodes. That to inside Tomcat server, inside Tomcat container. That you can able to see in browser. Okay, it's complete automation, no manual intervention. So here I'm taking 2 Ansible nodes. In real time, there will be more Ansible nodes, many Ansible nodes. Okay, so everything happens automatically with one push. Everything, complete automation. So this is how we can deal with Ansible deployments. Same with the Docker. So we'll be keeping, playbook here. Then we connect one more server here. That is what Docker. And what actually happens here? When you push, automatically this playbook will be triggered. Sorry, this job. These are jobs inside Jenkins. When you push, automatically this job will be triggered. It will create war file that will be copied to Docker base machine. Then automatically Docker file will be executed. That will take this war file as an input, the Docker file. And from the Docker file, Docker image will get created automatically. From that image, container should get created automatically. That to which container? Tomcat container. That's Tomcat container. And automatically that war file should be copied. And port mapping should be done automatically. Port mapping. The war file should be copied. Now through this port, we can able to access that WAF. The browser, through browser, we can able to access it. Okay. So this is how we can see Docker deployments. And then I will explain where to use what. Where do we use Ansible deployments? Where do we use Docker deployments? And I'll talk about different environments. Generally, how we set up these things in companies and how we combine these two projects. Okay. So this is everything I'm going to explain in today's class. So as I said, it's a lengthy project, so have patience. You will definitely understand. It's not so difficult, provided if you are good at all these topics, what we have covered already so far. Okay, so this is something that we are going to do, and I'll be giving list of plugins that we are going to use in today's project. Okay, so in our resumes, we are going to combine these two projects, and we are going to make it a big one. I'll tell you how you can combine, how you can explain this. Right? Yeah, this is what we are going to do. Guys, did you understand everyone? At least a brief overview that you might have got, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sai.
So let's do it now. Let's get started. See, let's say this is a developer's machine, or okay, I'll give him as Git server. Git _ server, where developer is working. Okay, and this is GitHub. Now he's a developer. Is it developer? Now in my GitHub, I have one repository in my GitHub. Okay. And you have to clone that repository. That repository name is Sai Java code. Java code. The repository name is Sai Java code. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to clone that repository. I'm going to clone that repository. So when I clone that repository, I'll get that entire repository in my machine. Correct? The same Sai Java code. So when I clone, I'll get that repository in my machine. Then what I'll do some modifications. I will add, I'll commit, and then I will push. See? Then I will push. Okay, so I'll modify it, I'll add, commit, and then I'll push. Okay, so first let's keep this setup ready, then we'll proceed further. Log into our AWS account. EC2. First, let me delete all unnecessary things. So only key pairs are there. All of them. Security groups also. Select all except sub default. Okay. Actions, delete. Hit refresh. Instance. Instances one. I'll give name as git underscore server. Yes, let me create new key pair. Today's date is 13, right? 13 Pro. 13 project. Okay. Key pair. I'll be using this same key pair for all instances. Then come into security group, create new security group. This is git security. Okay, so you open SSH and HTTP. That's it. SSH and HTTP, you are opening to everyone. Okay. 8 GB is fine. Then, oh my God, 1 second. I don't want to take risk now. Better let me take this one. I mean, it should work, but you can take this one. This is stable one actually. I mean, they are not going to remove it. Okay, so previous class we did everything here, right? In your machine. So as of now, I'm taking this one. And same thing, right? Already, I think Ansible also we used here, Jenkins, everything we used in latest machine only. So already you know how to deal with it. Only difference is, you know, while setting up this environment, the path, environment variables and all, you have to add few more things that already I have shown you in Jenkins class. Okay, Jenkins class already we did those things. Okay, so as of now I'll be taking this one, the stable one that actually we are using in our companies. It's also free tab. Yeah, that's it. Launch instance. Now view instances. Inside this one. What I'll do, I'll use different colors. For Git, I'll choose, yeah, maybe green color is fine, right? Git. Just remember, G, Git, green color means Git, okay? Sudo, minus, yum update, -5. Okay, install Git. Yum install git -5. Yum install git -5. Then we have to set up global configurations, right? Git config. fn dot name. Right, git config fn global user dot name, username, and user dot email. You can give your email. You ACS. Okay. Config global user dot email. That's it. Now just verify this setup with config fn list. You should be able to see name and email ID, right? So Git setup is ready. And as I said, we are going to clone existing repository, which is in GitHub, right? Let's clone it, do some modifications, add commit, and then you push. Okay. Here, go to GitHub. So here you can see, yeah, Sai Java code. It's a simple repository, guys. You don't find anything. So like the way we created the directory structure, right? Same. Copy this and let's clone it. Git clone and Sai Java code. If you do ls, you can see that repository. Now go inside this one, the type tree. The tree is not there, right? We have to install. Yum install tree -5. Now type tree. Here you can see these are directory structure. Generally, see when you create your directory structure with the help of Maven, you'll get this setup. Correct? You can see this particular setup. Apart from that, I told you that different teams, different people, they'll be adding different files based upon their requirement. everyone will be working on their own files. So here mainly the file that having web content, that is this one index.jsp, that already already the same thing used in Maven, right? So vi web app. So here in this structure, web app src main web app, right? These are directory structure already src in that main, in that again web app, in that index file. Okay. So generally this file has some sample web content. Sample web content. So here I just kept 2 lines, small web content. Okay, hello dear students, welcome to DevOps Project 2 by Mr. Sai from Saidin. So when I create WAR file from this repository, when I create after building, when this content we can able to see in our browsers, this particular content. Okay, you can think of IRCTC web content. So when I create WAR file from this repository after build, you should be able to see this content in browser. Okay. So what I'll do, let me add one more line. So what I'm doing here, you can see. Now clone this repository. I'm going to do some modifications. I will add, I'll commit, and then I'll push. That's what I'm going to do. So let me add any extra line here. It's time. It's time to start DevOps Project 2. It's time to start DevOps Project 2. Okay. Get it. Just I have added one extra line here, right? Let's come out of it. Then we have to add run git status. Yes, here we have modified that file. Then git add dot git commit -m commit message modified, then git push. Origin, what is this? It's a master or main? Master. Okay. So git push origin master. Now give email ID of GitHub and token. Copy that token and paste it. That's it. Yeah. Over. Right. So I have added, committed, and then I have pushed. Now new changes are there in my GitHub. Correct? Now latest changes are there in my GitHub. Now here comes Jenkins. Okay. Here comes Jenkins. This is Jenkins. I'll launch one more EC2 instance. Guys, these are EC2 instances. Here, let me show you. EC2. EC2 instance here. I launch one more EC2 instance. I'll give name as Jenkins _ server. This is also one of the EC2 instances. Now let's launch Jenkins server. Launch instance. Now, number of instances one, you can give any name. Underscore server. Jenkins underscore server. Then Amazon that I am taking this table one, Amazon Linux 2. Okay. Then T2 micro key pair. I'll be using existing key pair, guys, for all instances. Okay. So select existing key pair. Now let's create new security group. Jenkins security group. Open SSH. HTTP. '8080 also. You know, right? Jenkins runs on port 8080, and further we don't have any name. That's why we have to enter manually. No, open SSH to everyone, HTTP to everyone, mainly 8080. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Storage 8 GB is fine. That's it. Launch instance. Now view instances. Inside this instance. For Jenkins, I'll use different color. Maybe. Yeah, since this is good. Just remember, okay, Jenkins. This kind of brown color. Okay. String sudo minus yum update. Now in this Jenkins, we are going to install some tools here. Install some tools here. First one, we are going to install Git, install Java, then Jenkins, then Maven. Git, Java, Jenkins, and Maven. We have to install all these tools. That's it. Okay. So we have to install all these tools. Apart from installing these tools, we have to set up its path mainly for Java and Maven. And also we have to give these tools address in Jenkins in global tool configuration. So already you know, right? So that Jenkins will make use of existing tools. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it now. Let's do it. First, we are going to install Git here. Yum install Git -y. You have installed Git. Then come into the next one. We have to install Java. Yum install Java -11. So you know, right? 11 is a stable one. So Java version 11. That's it. We have installed Java. Now we have to set up Java Spark, correct? These things, guys, I need not explain again. Already we did these things many times. Okay, so we are setting up its Spark. Find USR lib JVM Java-11 star. Type head if a number 3. Number 3. Okay. So from this, we have to take this executable, Java executable. By using this, we are going to set up its path. So where in .bash underscore profile. Bash underscore profile. See here, the only difference here is in latest versions of Amazon Linux, you don't find these things. See here, path equal to path and export. They are giving something, right? These two lines won't be there. That's why we had entered these things manually in newer Linux. But these are older Linux, right? So these things are already there. You don't have to enter these. That's the only difference, right? In Jenkins, already we used newer Linux, right? Already we have entered these things manually. That's the only difference. Apart from that, everything is set. Yeah. Here, Java underscore home equal to paste its path. Now come into this path variable here, colon, $, Java underscore home. That's it. Okay. So here in older Linux, we have entered this line and this line. But in newer Linux, you have to enter all 3 lines. Simple. Right? That's the only difference. Now, come out of it. Exit and again login. Sudo su. Now let's verify. Java space hyphen version. The Java is there. You can see 11 version 11. Echo $, Java underscore home. You can able to see Java executable. So that's it. We have installed Java. Then we need to deal with Jenkins. You can see here. Git is over, Java is over. Let's install Jenkins. To Jenkins official website, jenkins.io. Click here, download. If you scroll down, yeah, Red Hat, CentOS, right? This is the one that we need. So select that. From here, we have to run all these commands. Right? This also, say already we have seen in our Jenkins class. So download Jenkins, then set up its key, so that whenever any updates are there, Jenkins, your machine will pull those updates automatically with the help of this key. Then already we have installed Java, right? Now install Jenkins. Yum install Jenkins -y. Then we have to start Jenkins service. Service Jenkins start. Yeah, that's it. Service is running. Verify Jenkins service status. Okay, active and running, right? Now let's access Jenkins through browser.